Cyberx Popsy. So we are officially in day 5 of TryHackMe Advent of Cyber 2025. Gonna do IDOR, IDOR, Santa's Little IDOR. Let's click on tap onto the room and see what will be there. Okay, here we go. We are officially in the room. Learn about RER will help pentest the type present website. So this is the try present me website as you all know before. So we have here one small icon which is an extension. If you click on the burp will be enabled, and also we need to open the BurpSuite community edition. So first we'll make sure we are on the right track. So we're gonna control inspect, and apparently there are no vouchers. You can see there are no, okay, there are some vouchers. Okay, got it. So we are in the Nails web. Okay, so let me check on the network and reload. Yeah, we're gonna click on the children and let's see, we got child details and what's here. So we're gonna edit the child info. We have did some things so far. And now we're gonna choose in disguise obvious references. Sometimes IDOR may not be simple as just a number. In certain cases, encoding may have been used on the loaded profile. Click on the icon next to the first child as shown on the image below. Okay, and now go back to network and took the request as you made. Okay, we'll go over here, and this is the website, and we're gonna inspect again. Queue. Okay, under network, so we need to reload again the page, and we should able to see the nails with the user ID 10. We got, yes, but sorry, I'm confused. I did my browser, so now we got over here. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the children, we're gonna view, as you can see, close, and we got some details over here. We'll click on this, and okay, sorry, I did something wrong over here. Sorry. And headers. Yeah, you can see, want to see request, no response, no timings. So we'll click on the headers, and we're gonna edit again. Now we got some hash value of the child of so we're gonna click on this. What is this? And this is headers. Let's see again, cookies, no pay. So we haven't cleared any error, but however we got the child details. So we're gonna copy this hash, copy, and we're gonna use the hash identifier, paste, and submit and try. Voila, we got one hash word checked, and it says possible algorithms MD5. Okay, I did that one. That's the one. In digest, objects remain. Encoding isn't the only thing that can be used to hide potential IDR vulnerabilities. Sometimes the value may look hash, such as MD5 or SHA1. So that's the one we did. You can see what is the one. Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. We are did. So the next one is it deterministic, obviously reproducible. Sometimes you have to dig why deep for error research. sometimes the order stems for actual algorithms. So this is all data. So we can use the UUID. So what is UUID? Universal Unique Identifier is a 128-bit value used to uniquely identify an object, entity, or an information within particular system of knowledge. I'll do this item. Okay, we'll go to the questions. And first question, insecure direct object reference. Check. What type of privilege escalations are the most IDOR cases? Of course, it is horizontal. So now we're gonna check exploiting the IDOR found in the view accounts parameter. What is the user ID of the parent that has 10 children? Okay, now we got some information. Memory, sorry, storage, local storage, click authentication user. Now we need to find, we already did 11, now we're gonna do 12, and then reload. It's asking, the question is exploiting the IDR found in the view accounts parameter. What is the user ID of the parent that has 10 children? So we need to count 10 children. Okay, so we need to have 10 children, so this is still the same thing. Now we may skip to 14, and the user ID is 14, and then we'll check. Got nothing, so we will make 15. 15, enter, and then we'll reload. So we got now the chain number has changed, which is the account information about breeds a lot. Gonna count 1 2 3 6 9 10. So we got 10 children. The answer is 15. Okay, now if you want to dive even deeper, the use of base 64 or MD5 child checkpoint, try to find the ADA number. However, we're gonna use here burp intruder. If you want to check the answer, click on the hint question. This is no answer needed, but however I want to give it a try.
So apparently we are on try present me parent dashboard. So here is the Niels account. So through Burp, we're gonna solve these three questions. So I have already opened the BurpSuite, so which is this, and the interface looks like this. And we're gonna go to the proxy and make sure the intercept is on so that you can read the requests from the browser. So we're gonna go back to Mozilla, and now here it is an extension where you can see if you enable to the burp and load. Now we can see a red icon, red dot, which indicating that BurpSuite is reading your request. So we'll go back to burp, and here you go. This is our request. First we're gonna do the forward, and then here we go. And if you look at this one, there are there are three things. One is pretty raw, which is a text based, and the hex, which is binary digit or. So we're gonna change over here and we'll see the 15 request, and then we will forward, and let's see whether our browser has changed or not. You can see since voila, we have officially changed it from Niels to a user ID 10 to user ID 15. So this is the first way you're gonna do it. Again, we're gonna go to the burp and we'll see what the things going over there. So we're gonna send it to HTTP history, and this is the one we are looking. Send it to intruder, and gonna close this, and not intruder, you don't, because we're not doing much anything over here. We're just checking the parent ID which has the 10 children. So we gonna, this is the one I'm saying, we're gonna see repeater, and we're gonna go over here. As you can see, there's plenty of stuff going. Maybe we'll be on the full side so that you can see what's going on back. So let's turn on my virtual machine in the full screen. Go. And we're gonna maximize it. So now how it looks like. And if we send this, and we can see all the user ID children over here in the response. So that's for the first question. And the second question is, if you want to dive deeper, use either the base 64 MD5 child endpoint and try to find the ID number of the child born on 2019 4/17, which means 4th means April 17. To make the iteration faster, consider using like burps intruder. If you want to check the answer, click the hint on the question. First, let's give it a try and then we'll click on the hint. So let's go over here. Okay, let me close this once. And sorry, I think I turned off my version. Let's wait. How to turn it on? Maybe Control Shift T. Let's see. I'm trying. I hope this will turn on. Here we go. I hope we need to do it from start. Let's see whether BurpSuite is working. Yeah, everything works. So we're gonna go back to the proxy, and as well as the web browser. So this is the web browser. We're gonna maximize this. So this is the one apparently. So we're gonna first inspect. I'm not sure. I know burp is running at the moment. Let me turn it off for a second. Disable, and then we reload it once, and the burp is not running at the moment. Go to the network. Here we go. So we need like MD5 base 64 or MD5 child point. So let's go and click on the children. Let's click on this, and we can see this one, which is, yeah, base 64. And we're gonna turn on burp, and we're gonna click on this, not voucher or burp this, and yeah, now it's on again. And let's see, this is the base 64 I'm thinking. So we'll go and send to the intruder, and let's see what's going over here. So we gonna do a payload, and we're gonna do this, and we can do in two ways. I'll show the do it in the number format first. Go to numbers, click on 1. From 1 to 20 I would do, since 1 20, and we need to encode it here. Payload, add, select rule type. We need to do encode, and here base 64 encode. Okay, and we're gonna go in the settings under the grep, Remove all, we don't need all this. Let's clear all. And now we need to find 2019 17th of April. So we're gonna copy, Control C, and add, Control V, add, and make sure the grep match, and then start attack. Let's see what will the BurpSuite shows. Okay, and we can find. We go, voila, we found it. And this is the one. We're gonna go check number 19, and the child ID is 19, and the first name is below, and the parent ID is 15. So for this, the answer should be 19. Here we go, we did it. And the bonus task number question 2 is want to go further using the parent's voucher claim endpoint, find the voucher that is valid on 20th November 2015 2025. Inside the information tells you that the voucher was generated exactly the minute between 20 to 24. So let's go to the paint and let me give me some simple math over here. So they have given something which is a voucher which is valid. Let me write. So voucher which is valid on 20th of November. Sorry, my text is not good. So and the time difference is 20 to 24, which means 4 hours. Per hour it's 60 minutes, and it means into 4, the difference between hour, you should get 240 vouchers that needs to be generated. This can be used by doing with the help of AI because we have a valid voucher, because you can see on the web browser, that is, hold on for a second, and if we go down, yeah, there are vouchers, and we'll do it. And if we can select one and ask with the help of AI, because there is one thing that needs to be important here. If you read this para, you will get to know. And if you want to know the UUID decode generator, we'll click over here, and we know this ID. We'll copy this, Control C, Control V, and decode. And we can see uh, the UTSC times where, so this can be useful whether the voucher is valid or not. So with the help of this, I have already asked AI and generated this, and now I'm gonna download. So let me turn off Bob for a minute, disable, and download. And I was able to download the payload. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on the Burp. Burp is already running, so click claim on voucher. We're gonna do test, and this doesn't work, so let's, okay, let me check on Burp. Maybe no, we'll do this again. Yeah, now this is the one I'm looking. So claim voucher, we need to click claim voucher, and now we'll see, go to the Burp, and apparently we did this, so I want to close, discard, and now I don't need this, so we'll go to the target, sorry, proxy, and we'll need to go to the last one. This is the one, you can see this is the test, so we'll go to post request because we are changing the body of the content but not the URL. So that's the difference between the get and post. So let's go to the post request and send to repeater, sorry, intruder, my bad, sorry, intruder, and we're gonna click on intruder, and we're gonna test this. Make sure don't include the double quote. It gonna make you as a delimiter as a mistake, so we're gonna add payload for that. Now we're gonna use simple list because we are using characters. So paste, so gonna load it that we have already created, open, and that's it. Here you go, and we're gonna start attack. Since it is there are 240 entries, it will take a bit time, and we'll see. So basically we are looking for the status 200, and if you want to know what's the status 404, you can click on this and status. What do you mean by 404 status? Let me check. I'm not sure. 404 status is like it's an error not found. Yeah, exactly. It means the voucher is not found. Let's go to the virtual machine and we'll see it's still doing 240 entries. And hold on, voila, we found one of these, which is the entry number 42, and we're going to click on the response, and the voucher ID has been 22 and the code has been 2264. This is the one, and we'll go on check and we'll check the answer. Voila, here we go, the same answer as it goes. And that's all I want to share with you guys, and this is for the room, and we'll wrapping up this video, and I'll see you on another room of day 6, and until then, take care. Signing off, CyberXPopsy. Happy hacking. Until take care, signing off, CyberXPopsy. Happy hacking.